Finishing third in the 250 division tonight, riding for Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki, Adam Cincerello. And in second, riding for Geico Honda, Chase Sexton. And your winner, riding for Monster Energy, Yamalube Yamaha, Aaron Plessinger. Adam, congratulations on a hard main event. And in that heat race, though, you kind of pulled a little bit of an amateur move and fried that clutch. What happened?
Fried the clutch. I mean, pretty much like I do every day at the practice track, honestly. But, yeah, the problem is, obviously you're supposed to roll the clutch back, make it looser and looser. And I didn't get to it quick enough, so it tightened up on me. And then I was like, oh, man, I got to roll it back. And by that time, it was kind of a little bit too late. But, yeah, that was a bummer.
You've been professional for quite a while, though, so is that something that we could
probably work on that. We could probably work on that.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't a good move.
Okay.
But, I mean, it could be worse, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. No?
No.
All right.
Chase, congratulations. Take us through just the conditions tonight. You're still new to your pro career, and obviously it was pretty messy tonight. And just take us through it.
Yeah, the track was pretty gnarly. I was expecting a little gnarlier in the main. I actually thought the main was better than the heat race, but first time riding a Supercross track in the mud was definitely new to me. I was looking forward to it in practice, and then went out there and qualified like 16th, so I was a little bummed. But heat race was good. I threw it away on the last lap, and then the main event obviously was good. I got a good start and just pretty much tried not to fall.
Aaron, congratulations. Are you dried up yet?
Yeah, I got dried up right after that.
What did you do? Did you just face plant straight in the mud?
Yeah, I looked.
I thought
at
you jumped on the finish line.
They acknowledged it, so I just belly
feels
flopped.
good. That feels good.
In the puddle.
Was it cold?
It was pretty cold. Yeah, but I didn't care. It was pretty cool.
Dude, I was finishing my lap. And I was like, what is going on the finish line? I was like, did someone fall?
Yeah, I had a long time to think about it too, because the fireworks went off. Like I don't even know. I had 3/4 of a lap to go, so I had a long time to think about what the possible celebration was.
Yeah, I was pretty soaked, but it was a gnarly race. We got down to the plywood, and it reminded me of GNTC's. It was fun. A lot of standing up.
Michelle Mendoza, Sports Timeout, Salem Broadcasting. So wet, really muddy. Can you share with our audience what technique you have to employ to navigate that kind of track out there?
I think you just have to have a lot of balance for one. You got to be strong on the bike, be on the pegs as much as you can. You see guys like Aaron, he likes to stand up a lot, likes to be on the pegs, and kind of comfortable being a little bit uncomfortable, if that makes sense. You're never really going to do the same line every lap when the track's how it is. When you go over the jump, there's a lot of ruts, and you're kind of probably taking a different one every lap, even if it's by accident. So it's just about being strong on the bike and just kind of leading the bike and not letting it kind of pull you around.
Anyone else on that?
Yeah, pretty much what he said. I was sitting down a lot out there, which I was kind of bummed about. I was like just paddling through the ruts, so not good on my part. But yeah, Aaron was standing up a lot, and obviously it showed that he won by like 30 seconds.
So we keep that in mind. We stand up if we're going to be playing in the mud.
Yeah, you could tell, like, even by watching the TV, when anybody sat down, their bike would just go all over the place. And my dad always yelled at me when I took my feet off the pegs, so I try not to do that anymore.
And Aaron, was that premeditated, your mud bath there?
Not really. I told somebody I was going to do it if there was a puddle, so I held up to my deal.
Aaron Hansel with Racer X. This is a question for Adam and Aaron. Just maybe you could fill us in on if you had any strategies coming into this race, because obviously you're leading, you don't want to give up too many points, but it looked like you were going for it out there. And Adam being in a situation where you need to make up points, but you're not really that far out of it that if you have a catastrophic night. Just take us through your strategies coming in.
Mine is pretty much playing it safe. I mean, obviously I'm going to go out there and go for the win, but, you know, I don't want to throw it all away in one race. And I could definitely do that. So, you know, I'm just being smart and smooth and riding with my head.
Yeah, I mean, 12 points from me coming in, it kind of puts me in a position where I'm not really worried about it. I just am going out there and doing the absolute best that I can. Obviously, I got to beat Aaron, you know, to make up points. But, yeah, it puts me in a position to not have to really worry about it. I just have to go for it, make something happen. Preferably not get third like I did tonight.
This is Scott Yarjo, Moto Now blog. The race was shortened a lot, and for you guys, it was like only 2 minutes longer than your heat races. Can all three of you touch a little bit on what you thought about how short it was and the changes to your racing because of that?
I came around.
Aaron loved it. He loved it.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered to me if it was 15 or 8 or whatever, but I had fun. I was having fun out there. And when I came around and saw the 2 laps on the pit board, I was like, nice. I was like, it's already over. I was like, holy crap, it's going quick. So, yeah, not used to the short mains, but it was pretty cool.
Let me go.
Doug Turney from. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You want me to go? All right. Yeah, I just on the starting line, I heard the AMA guy talking. He's like 8 + 1, right? And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. So I was like, well, I have to get a good start. And if it would have been any longer, Aaron might have lapped me. So probably good it wasn't longer.
Yeah, I felt like I did maybe 4 or 5 laps just because I was coming through, too. Got a not that great start. So, yeah, I mean, especially when you're coming through, even if it was 15 + 1, it would have felt short. So, yeah, it was short.
Doug Turney from GateDrop.com. This is for Adam. Adam, what's going through your mind when during the heat race, when you're standing on the side of your track and your bike is stuck in the mud, vertical?
Well, the first thing that came through my mind is hopefully, like a few other people didn't finish as well. I was pretty close to getting to that lap mark, so I was hoping just by the grace of God I could maybe just get in the heat race and not have to go to the LCQ. And then once I realized that was pretty unrealistic, then I was like, man, now I got to go back, got to wash my boots, got to wash my helmet, got to get new goggles, and then got to make sure everything's dialed in because you don't really plan for, you know, to be down there another time, and there's only 20 minutes between the LCQ and the main. So that whole thing was a disaster. I was like, man, I just remember thinking I'm just going to be so happy when this is over. Like, I'm just so happy. But, yeah, I shouldn't have fried my clutch. Rookie move.
Steve Gaberson with Vital MX. What was it like going through that first turn? How hard do you push it going in there, and how slippery was it?
It was pretty slick. I saw Chase on the outside of me and didn't want to run into him, so I tried to turn, and my front wheel kind of like knifed a little bit, so that scared me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I drifted around the whole first corner. I was just holding her wide open. That was the first good start I've gotten in a couple races, so it was pretty sketchy, but it was fun.
Yeah, I actually started 3 gates from the outside. I started right next to Justin Hill, and I don't know what happened with him, but he ended up coming right. It went the wrong way, and so I went the wrong way. And so I was like halfway down the start straight, I didn't even want to look over to my left because I just knew it wasn't good. Like I knew I was just going to see the whole field. So I really just pinned it around kind of hugged the tough blocks around the outside and was able to sneak out okay. I think I maybe came around the first corner 10th or so. Could have been worse.
Yeah, I got a good start for the first time in a while, and I saw Aaron on the inside, and I was like, man.
And you let him beat you by 33 seconds, man.
I know. I said
Jeez.
he probably could have lapped me if it was longer.
Terrible.
But
It's all right. It's all right. You rode good, man. Good job.
Yeah,
I love you.
you got third, and I got second.
I love you.
Yeah, well, I'm just glad Aaron didn't keep holding it wide because I would have got a lot worse start than he did. So.
Yeah, I think we both would have went down.
Yeah, probably.
Jose Moreno, Fox Sports MX. Seeing the type of turnout under these conditions in Seattle, what does that say about the sport and how it's growing and the type of loyalty that you have where these people are coming out under such treacherous conditions?
It's awesome to see everybody out here in the rain sticking it out. It tells me that they're real fans and they want to see their guys race. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. Just to see them out here and sticking it out for us.
Yeah, for sure. When we walked the track, I was surprised how many people were in the stands already. I was like, man, these guys are committed because it was raining, and it's pretty cool that everyone comes out. Again, like Indy, it was pretty good turnout with it snowing there too. So yeah, they're pretty committed and dedicated, and so it's awesome.
Yeah, I think the whole general vibe, like with the sport this year, even with the hype with the 450 class and the 250s too, with some format changes and stuff like that, I think it's really brought some exciting, like just a general just vibe. Like everybody just seems to be super stoked on the racing, and it shows when you come to a race like this. We're in the forecast kind of all week. We all knew it was going to be just a complete disaster out there, and for everybody to show up, it's like windy and cold and rainy. It's cool. It's cool. It's always nice to, when we have those conditions, tough conditions, and, look up and still see a lot of people in the crowd, a lot of people making noise. It's fun.
All right, guys. Thank you.